Sometimes in the wild, certain species of animals encounter other animals they rarely see in their lifetime, and conflict arises. Have you ever seen bees attack a lion? Which animal do you think would win between a donkey and a hyena? If you want to see some unexpected battles, keep watching as we count down 15 wildest attacks caught on camera.
In this video, we will be comparing the strength of two very different animals, a pitbull and a lion. These animals come from different backgrounds, with the pitbull being a domesticated breed and the lion being a powerful white predator. Pitbulls are known for their strength, determination, and courage.
Number 15. Killer bees versus snake. It is not uncommon for wild honeybees to establish a nest in an area that is not sufficiently protected from predators, such as Florida black bears, which prey on beehives in search of both honey and protein-rich egg yolks laid inside. However, the bees appear to have made a wise choice. They have established their nest near an incubating Burmese python, which is aggressive enough to attack any animal that approaches her lair. When the bees moved in, the python had been incubating her eggs for nearly 2 months. Since her eggs are due to hatch any day now, she could leave her nest. However, she continues to guard her eggs even though she is clearly irritated by the bees. If the python remains calm, the honeybees are fine with it. If the reptile suddenly moves toward a potential predator, it will be seen as an act of aggression. If provoked, the feral bees will attack and kill the python. These killer bees are attacking a snake which has trespassed into their territory. Some ants jump into the mix as well, so this snake has a lot on his plate. Number 14. Giant centipedes. Watch how this centipede chews up this snake. The snake struggles to free itself from the centipede's hold, but it doesn't look like it's getting away. Another centipede is giving a snake a hard time, this time outside. The centipede has wrapped itself around the snake's head, and the two creatures keep turning over quickly. I think it's over for the snake. Who would have thought a centipede could do this to a snake? This centipede has a snake in a headlock, and both animals are wiggling their bodies, but the centipede seems to have the upper hand. It is biting through the snake, which is not doing much to defend itself.
Lions are very different in their size, strength, and predatory instincts. Pitbull and lion. Both species has their unique skill set and creative mind for fights. They both tend to defend their territory, especially a trained pitbull always ready to fight for its owner. And the fight never stops until the prey dies. Let's see if a pitbull can stand against a lion or not.
Oh, he's got one at the back. He's got one at the back.
Socializing pitbulls with other dogs and people is crucial, because if a pitbull doesn't socialize enough, it can see other people and dogs as enemies and tries to finish them. Pitbulls are too brave.
Jesus Christ, Richard!
13. Honey badger. Honey badgers have been seen robbing honeybee nests and hives in the wild. Honey badgers will most probably consume some of the honey the bees have manufactured and stored in combs during the raid. Honey badgers are willing to risk a few bee stings in exchange for honey, a high-protein food source for their young. This honey badger is enjoying a huge meal. I'm not sure the badger killed a snake. Nevertheless, it's being rewarded. The honey badger, believe it or not, is so hardy it will even attack smaller crocodiles, as shown in this video. You'd think a honey badger would have no chance against a crocodile, even if it isn't particularly large, and from the looks of it, the reptile is already enjoying its meal in the bush, but you'd be wrong. It's the honey badger who is delivering it to the crocodile, not the other way around. The badger pounces on the crocodile, but after realizing it isn't a small lizard, it gives up the chase. This time, a honey badger takes on an African rock python, and the badger moves quickly, taking stabs at the snake every now and then. For some reason, the snake is mesmerized by the badger and doesn't move at all. Number 12, snake versus toad. This is a duel between a Maine salmon river snake and a toad. Do you think this non-venomous snake overestimated his abilities? This very ambitious snake chases this toad, but the toad looks much too big for the small snake. The snake is hungry and doesn't care, so he tries swallowing the toad. The only problem is he can't.
The lion can easily carry its prey, weighing hundreds of kilograms. Cats and dogs are most popular pets in the world, but their wild ancestors, lions and pit bulls, are natural competitor in the wild. The pit bull is always on the alert and protects its owner with her life. Lion attacks wild dogs and kills 2 of them. These dogs can't resist the lion in any way. Due to the size and wild history of lion species, most of the people would think that Pitbull has no chance. Although lions are larger and more powerful, Pitbulls are fearless and will defend themselves and their owners if they feel threatened. In this video, you see how 2 pitbulls play with a python snake. Lions, the largest of the big cats, can jump up to 6 meters high, and their powerful teeth and jaws allow them to take down prey much larger than themselves. You can see how stubborn the pitbull is. With lion's 650 psi jaw pressure, pitbull's jaw pressure is 3 times weaker than lion's. It is 235 psi.
The grass snake is wrapped around the toad and biting its head, but once again the toad looks much too big for the snake to swallow. This snake is trying to hold on to this toad's leg, but I'm not sure he can hold on for much longer. Many of these snakes have big dreams, but they can't seem to make them happen. Number 11, hyena hunting. When a hyena approaches this topee, relaxes, but when the hyena gets too close, the topee reacts and tries to flee. The hyena manages to grab the topee and knock it down, and when the rest of the crew arrives, the topee is in desperate need of assistance, but there is none. Just more enemy reinforcements arriving, and it's all over in seconds. This hyena is digging this warthog out of its den so it can kill and eat it. It's like stopping at McDonald's for a quick burger for this hyena. This wildebeest is already missing a chunk of flesh on the side of its body when these hyenas try to finish it off. After a few seconds of contemplation, the hyenas strike again, and this time the wildebeest has no chance. The hyenas in this video are targeting this buffalo's private parts, weakening it with every strike. This must be extremely painful for the buffalo. The hyena's tactics work and the scavengers finally take down the buffalo, but to their dismay, a male lion arrives just in time